News of the week.
Give it to us, Tbad.
All right. So obviously, the first thing we need to talk about is the government shutdown. How do you guys feel about it?
How do I feel about it? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. How do you feel
Ridiculous.
about it?
I I don't know. I mean, I don't really care, to be honest with you. I just I'm totally out for the people who can't go to the Vietnam and whatever World War II memorials because of this shit. It's a bit ridiculous, to be honest with you.
All right. How
Other than
about
that,
you, Raider?
I don't care.
Um, I think it's actually pretty intense. The media has overblown it a lot, as they do with every big news story. But the fact that some people aren't going to get paid because of this is going to suck for a lot of people. But you know, as things in Congress usually happen, they're both going to end up working together. They're going to come to a solution before anything bad happens. But like I said, media's blowing it up. They should. I think they said maybe within like a week to 10 days they'll have it together. So people are worried. I'm not. What about you, Tbad?
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you guys, both of you.
Both of us,
But
You
huh?
can't agree with both of us. We're two.
Even though we're
I get. I
completely
mean, you both
opposite.
both made some good points.
He's vanilla over here. He's like, oh yeah, well
Yeah.
eventually
No,
everything's gonna work out. It's not gonna
I'm
work out.
vanilla chocolate swirl. Come on.
And what exactly shuts down non-essential members? We still have what all the military is still going, right?
Yeah.
How much bad could happen?
I guess. I mean, they stopped the Army Navy game or whatever because the government wasn't funding it.
God
God,
forbid that doesn't
the end of
happen.
the world,
Oh
right? Man.
man.
You know, actually, I'll comment on
Oh.
that. People love watching that Army Navy game, but I'll be honest, guys, it's a pretty boring game to watch. I mean, I
Man,
know
it's
it's cool to
one
go.
game a year. That's all they get. They train for an entire year, and now
Hey,
it's
they play
gone.
it throughout the year, but that's just their biggest game.
Practice
Navy always wins, but yeah,
always wins.
every year they win.
What's the record?
I don't know. I don't
Please,
know
sports analyst, give it to me.
I don't know the exact record off the top
Oh,
of my head,
okay.
but Navy's won probably good like 10 straight.
Oh, 10 straight. All right. So you're saying the armies are a bunch of vages?
No, they're just not as good at football as Navy. At
Oh,
least over the past 10 years.
okay. So anyways, government shutdown sucks. Next thing, bring it on.
Yeah, come on.
So, all right. So on Monday, a new study from QSR magazine was released, and it says that McDonald's posted its slowest ever drive-through time in the 15-year history of the drive-through study, requiring an average of 189.5 seconds for the typical drive-through customer. And this was one of the highest trending things on Monday when
Wait.
all other shit was going on, like the government shutdown.
This
So,
is the entire country average?
yeah.
Wow.
So this
That's
is
like
obviously an
numbers.
important thing. I mean, the government shutdown compared to this is nothing. 189 seconds for drive-through food. I mean, what is this country coming to?
Does it have the normal, like what they usually do?
It's roughly 9 seconds longer than the industry average.
The
So
industry
McDonald's,
or McDonald's average?
just the fast food industry,
Oh, okay. So they are slower than everybody now. Is that what you're saying?
except Chick-fil-A, where customers are forced to wait more than 200 seconds.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A makes it fresh usually though. Unless
Yeah.
They do. They do.
it's
They
lying
are
today
French.
where he literally ordered and his sandwich was ready like 1 second after.
I got it before I finished ordering. She was like handing my receipt, and then I got the meal too, but then I had to wait for like 5 minutes to get my drink. It was a little awkward.
That
Yeah,
I
was
I
swear to
mean,
God, that old lady was hitting on me, for sure.
I'm just glad to see that America has their priorities straight.
hey, I mean, getting your stuff fast, that's what it's all about.
That's how
I hate
America
waiting in
runs.
line. Get your stuff ready to go. McDonald's usually is pretty quick, but
All right.
online.
Here's a pretty cool one. This one's actually pretty sweet. Jay Phoenix, an Australian man, tried
love
to
it.
break the world record for most bungee jumps in an hour. or in 24 hours. He bungee jumped 150 times in 21 hours.
That's it.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's
what
pretty
was the,
impressive.
did it say how high?
He performed 150 jumps from a platform 131 feet.
Now, did he climb a ladder up each time?
No, he just
No, I'm sure he had some sort of lift
Take an
mechanism.
escalator,
Yeah.
you know?
An
Yeah, I'm sure he had some
escalator
kind of lift
for
where
100
it got him back
something
up.
feet? Are you kidding me? What?
You never know.
Do you realize how long that escalator would be? That it has to be the most ridiculous. You know, I don't know why someone would pick that.
So,
You think you'd find like a lower height to jump from?
yeah,
I
I
don't
would be
know.
like,
Is it
oh, I'm
like
bungee
how?
jumping from the slide. Yeah.
Well, maybe there's like a
A limit.
like a limit to
Yeah.
what bungee jumping is considered
Hmm.
that we don't know. I mean, we could look it up, but I don't know for sure. I'm assuming he did it from like the standard feet.
Because I feel like if you want to get it faster, you'd go from a shorter height. I mean, you'd be.
Yeah, but I'm just assuming he did
Cranking
from
them
like a
out.
standard bungee jump feet. You know.
'Cause, I mean, shit, I could do it from like the back of my house, and then
Yeah, the back of your truck. Get a little bungee cord.
I don't think that would work, but
Hey, you never know.
maybe. No, because I don't know. He probably took an elevator back up. But then again, I feel like he could have got more than how many did he have? 100 something?
150. Yeah, 150.
Yeah,
Surprised he didn't
150.
pass out from all that blood rushing to his head.
Well, it's a long
Yeah, I
run.
mean,
But what?
it's pretty impressive.
You think he slept? Did it say anything about that?
He slept.
I mean, was it
I'm
like
assuming
24
he
hours a
did.
week?
I'm assuming he did because it says in 21 hours. So I'm assuming he had like a 3-hour nap or something.
Well, I don't know. You got 21 hours.
Well, it says he beat the record. The
For
record,
100.
the old record was 105, so he beat that pretty by 45. You know.
Oh,
So I mean,
okay.
it's
Well,
not
you're
like
gonna
He
beat
crushed
this
it out of the park.
yeah. So I'm assuming he took a break in between there. You know, every so often.
So
Um.
how many jumps an hour is that? I mean, what are we getting like
Um.
150 by 21 hours? Yeah, he's getting like 7, 8 jumps an hour.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Sounds tiring.
I've never bungee jumped, but I would do it. You
Right?
guys want to go bungee jump?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sweet.
All right, I got another good one for you. Good old Fox News fell for a fake story claiming Obama is funding a Muslim museum.
Oh, no.
A Fox host, news host, Anna Koyman, claimed that President Obama has offered to pay out his own pocket for the Museum of Muslim Culture. And yeah, they put this on the air, and then someone wrote in and said that it was a complete lie. And they tripped over their own feet and were like, "Hey, we were just joking. This wasn't real," you know, kind of thing.
How long was this up?
What was that?
How long was it up?
I don't know. I'm just assuming it was just like a regular news story. So the typical 5-minute story
Hmm.
or whatever.
It's how the world's become. I mean, if you go on Twitter, a lot of professional outlets, they report stuff without fact checking.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's like the big thing. Everyone's going for speed and whatever, and obviously
Especially the
they
hate.
didn't do their fact checking, and they just threw the story out, and that might have got someone fired, an editor or
Maybe.
something.
It's kind of like the plane crash that went down, the Asian one. Did you guys ever see that one?
No.
Where they had the crew members had names like Who Flung Poo, and then We Too Low and stuff like that. And the lady actually read it on the air. Like she just read all these names that sounded completely ridiculous. But of course, the whole like, well, it does seem a little racist to have names like that, but if you were to bring it up and be like, hey, look at this name, isn't this fake? You know what I mean? Who Flung Poo? Maybe someone's name actually is Who Flung Poo. So if you were to bring that up, you could be fired for being racist and be like, oh, this name's funny, ha ha ha. But then, like, she didn't bring it up and just let it go, and then totally got roasted.
Yeah, I remember the Boston Marathon. Like all these outlets, like I saw some like 200 people dead, 100 people dead, 5 dead. Like they were all over the place. I'm like, where the heck are they getting these
That's
reports? You
that's
don't
why
get
they
fact checking. Gosh, people.
the two towers. They're just like 500,000 plus. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? They just throw a random number with a plus at the end, and they're like, we're covered. Not
unbelievable.
accurate at all.
Just trying to get ratings instead of the real truth. Sucks, but that's how America's, or
Well,
not just America,
that's
but
what
news
it's
is
all
done.
about. Because if they don't get views, they're not on the air.
Exactly.
All right. This article convinced me that we all need to move to Switzerland.
All right.
Oh, I
The
love this.
Swiss are having a vote for a referendum that guarantees $2,800 monthly to all adults. So you can't make less than $2,800 a month in Switzerland.
Whoa, is that American dollars or Swiss?
It says dollars, so I'm assuming American dollars.
Holy crap.
They've gathered enough signatures to force a referendum, and they're putting this through right now.
Yeah, this sounds like it goes
So,
back to the whole thing. If everybody has $2,800, is $2,800 worth anything?
well, they're actually they're a pretty rich country. I don't remember how much they make, but you gotta think. I mean, they got all the Swiss bank accounts and shit there, so it's like they make a lot of money on taxes.
Pretty sweet though. I mean, think
Okay.
about it. That's $2,800. You're almost making, you're making about 30 grand a year just off that. So I
And
mean,
what's
Also, the
minimum wage here?
population of Switzerland is just smaller than New York City, so I mean, it's not that big of a
it,
country.
it's more, yeah, well, makes sense. I mean, the country's more able, especially if they have a lot of, see, think about Switzerland, they make a lot of money off people that don't actually live in Switzerland. You know, like you said, Swiss bank accounts. A lot of those people don't live in Switzerland.
Also,
The bank account.
this referendum would cap executive pay at you can only make 12 times that amount than the
Wow.
lowest person.
Okay, that may be a good thing.
That sucks though for people that have worked their way up, but then again, it does, you know,
Well, I mean, what's 12 times 2,800? I mean, a month. I mean, it's
it's a lot.
still a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I guess if it's only an executive thing and not necessarily like any other job.
Yeah.
Yeah, like your own business or something.
Yeah.
And it's still a lot of money.
A lot of money to us, maybe not to someone else though. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there, everybody's throwing out the bills, then the bills don't mean anything.
yeah,
True.
I don't really know anything about Switzerland other than I like their chocolate. And they hate war.
yeah, good combination.
I don't know. I'm not really sure how successful they are as a country as a whole. You should check out their
GNP?
yeah, something like that, and the life expectancy or whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be
Uh,
pretty sweet. Do they have a social healthcare there?
I believe so.
Yeah, probably do.
This is Socialist Utopia. Yeah, so would come from their social insurance system, which already provides them with universal health care. So, yeah, they got all that socialist stuff.
Yeah. I just wonder how well it works for them.
Well, who
It
knows?
probably works well for like their population wise though.
Yeah, I mean, less than New York. I mean,
Small scale, that
Yeah.
stuff works well.
all right, here's one right up the lion's alley.
Oh,
Get Shot, a California punk band that bills itself as the sleaziest punk band in the world and the first band ever to start a porn site, is particularly proud of its latest release, a porn film shot entirely on the front lawn of the Westboro Baptist Church.
I have absolutely no idea why this is up my alley. But apparently, this is my story. So, how successful is this punk band?
They're your, I would assume they're your typical, punk band.
Garage one.
Battle
Yeah.
of the Bands winners, you know.
Like they don't even play outside of their county.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're not even a real band. You think they even have an album?
They probably do.
Like a whole full album?
Well, hey, they're getting news, so maybe people are gonna buy their album.
You know what?
Here's what the bass guitarist said in a press release. As a bisexual woman and a bass player of a ridiculous punk band, I wanted to spread my legs and cause controversy.
Okay, so they have a woman. They're in. That's all
Yeah,
you
they're in.
need.
Man, yeah.
But You know, it's kind of like the is there bad publicity? You know, the question.
Yeah, true.
I mean, for a small punk band, probably not, right?
No, I mean things can't get worse. It's not like that many people listen to punk.
Yeah, he's right about that.
Yeah, I just found it interesting that on on the church lawn, it's like,
What
oh
did
hey, let's
what
just
did the
do it on the
church
church
do?
lawn. No, they filmed this on the church lawn.
Yeah, what did the church do? Nothing? They're not pressing charges or
Um,
something?
no,
They're just letting it go?
yeah.
Turning the other
Yeah.
cheek?
It
Do
says
it in the backyard.
there's been no response to this or anything, so
Oh, okay.
it's just
Huh. So is that on their porn site then?
yeah.
That's cool.
Here's another one that might be up the lines alley.
No.
A Michigan optometrist was charged Monday with incident exposure after allegedly forcing
Okay.
female patient
I have
to
no
watch him
idea why these are
masturbate.
mine.
Hold on, hold
Why
on.
are these mine?
Hold on. According to the Oakland Sheriff's Office, Dr. Robert Emmett Deck III of Oxford Township fit a 33-year-old woman with new contacts and then asked her to come into his personal office. When she stepped in, she suspected something was not right and pulled out her iPhone. Once he began masturbating, she was able to record audio of the incident.
Okay, so tell the story to me like I'm 5. What just happened?
So basically, to quote unquote test his patient's vision, he masturbated to see if she could, see or whatever. I guess it was just like a sexual harassment kind of thing.
So he was assuming that she couldn't see?
No, no, no. It was like she went in there to get like contacts or whatever, and like I guess to be like sexual kind of guy. He was like, "Hey, come into my office. I want to show you something. See if you can see it." And he started masturbating, and she recorded it. And apparently, he was released on a $10,000 personal reconnaissance bond. I don't know what that means. And yeah.
Okay. So that is up my alley as if I indecently expose myself to many
I don't
people.
know, just the masturbating.
Oh, okay. Implying that I masturbate all the time. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's a strange test.
It doesn't sound like an optometrist test, right?
Yeah, I mean that's pretty heavy. Why was she recording?
To prove like that this was happening.
So like she had seen it and was just staring for a while and was like, you know what, maybe I should record this.
Yeah, kind of.
So did he finish?
It doesn't say. It doesn't say.
I'm
These are
gonna
the type of details that they should have gotten.
I'm gonna say since she was recording, she had to have seen it and been like, man, he's going at it. I'm gonna record, and somehow he didn't see her record. That's kind of weird. I'm gonna say he finished.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
It is up his alley. He's analyzing the situation.
Wow,
The
you
analysis.
guys aren't interested by this at all? Are you kidding me?
The analysis.
You don't want to know if this guy finished.
I honestly don't care. I just find it a weird.
Yeah, that
creepy
honestly
answer.
was not one of the 3 questions that came to my mind. at all.
What
I
were
just
the
find
3
that
questions
wow,
that came
that's
to your
kind of
mind,
messed
please?
up. That's what I view it as.
Why? Well, my question was, I understand she wanted to record it to, show the police or whatever, but it doesn't say how long she stayed, but I'm assuming she got enough of it. Like, why wouldn't you just leave? And second of all, it says he's married, so, like, does he do this with his wife? Like, hey, let me check your eyes. Oh, kind of thing. And then, it says Deck's special interests include difficult to fit contact lenses. I don't know what that means. That's the only reason that's my 3rd question.
Difficult to fit contact lenses.
Yeah.
I have never heard that in my entire life.
Yeah. That's my biggest question, actually.
I didn't know people had trouble with fitting contacts. I thought it was the whole they can't touch their eyes kind of thing.
Yeah, aren't contacts like liquid based anyways?
Yeah. I don't know.
Kind
Isn't
of.
it plastic?
I'm assuming it's something
Yeah.
like a sexual joke or something.
Probably.
Oh yeah, we just don't know. Out of the loop.
Yeah. All right. The next one, a Montana man who pieced together the remnants of 5 $100 bills eaten by his one-eyed dog last year is sporting a $500 check he says he received this week from the U.S. Department of the Treasury to replace the digested funds.
Oh my god. Why
So
did
his dog ate $500. He complained to the Treasury. They sent him 500 new dollars.
why does he have
Props
a
to him. I
$500
mean,
bill?
geez. I mean, he got $500 back. Like, did he have to send photos in, like, to prove that?
Um,
If you have a $500 bill, you don't need to replace your $500
he
bill.
for days after five $100 bills.
He just
Oh,
got
five
500 bucks
100.
back.
For days after the December incident,
Mm.
Klinkle, who's the guy's name, followed Sundance the dog around in the snow, collecting his droppings in a plastic bag.
Oh my gosh.
And
Holy
then
shit.
he sent the droppings, it looks like. Oh no, he then took the tape bills to a local bank at the Federal Reserve in Helena, but was turned away. He said Klinkle was eventually directed to the Department of Treasury, and then he mailed the digested bills with a notarized letter on April 15th. So he went through a lot of trouble to get these $500 back. So
That's kind of strange. Like, why does he have these $100 bills in the first place if he goes to that length of getting them? I mean, is he a drug dealer or something? I don't
no, it
understand
says
why
he is a graphic designer who works for the local newspaper.
Yeah, so he doesn't make any money.
Yeah, this is probably like his money for the month.
Yeah.
Why does he have
Wow, that's
$100
kind of
bills?
crazy that they just gave him the money back, though.
I don't know. Maybe he's a drug dealer. Who knows? Anyway, in Pennsylvania, 3 prison guards were suspended this week for allegedly arranging inmates to fight each other and get hazed in exchange for snacks. So these guards would make the inmates fight.
That's awesome.
They would make them drink a gallon of milk in an hour, taking a punch in the arm without falling, snorting crushed up candy, drinking a bottle of water with pepper foam in it,
Yes.
eating fruit with peels still on them, eating a spoonful of cinnamon, and being sprayed with pepper foam in the face.
Oh, I love it.
And they would give these inmates snacks that they couldn't normally get.
That is awesome. Did they record this? Can I?
It doesn't say, but
I
I'm sure they
lost
did.
this.
I'm honestly sure they did.
So, wait, were the prison guards giving these inmates something for doing it, or they just say, hey,
No, they gave them snacks, but
Okay.
they promised them snacks, and that rarely materialized, is what it says.
Oh.
sucks.
Oh, okay. See, this is a problem. If they hadn't been jipping them, then it would have been okay
Yeah.
to put them in the arena to fight to the death.
Wow, that's, I watched the show Prison Break, and it they did not that kind of stuff, but they did, they bribed them and stuff. They wouldn't do that in real life. It's even worse in real life, it seems like. Jeez. They're pretty accurate, I guess.
I don't know. To me, that sounds like being a prison guard is pretty boring.
Pretty hard job being
It's
a
your
CO.
daily activities of starting milk drinking contests with the inmates.
Seems
Sounds
like
like your life is pretty darn boring.
they didn't have anything else to do. Well, they'll be fired and probably won't have a job, and that sucks, but don't do that.
Is it really illegal?
Hazing is illegal, I
Is it
think.
hazing?
Pretty sure you can't haze.
I have no idea.
Does that count as hazing?
It says
Sounds
it's
like it.
hazing. I mean,
Oh, okay. I don't know
don't know.
the clear definition of hazing.
Oh, here's a good one. So, North Korea has been developing. Oh, sorry, South Korea, not North Korea. Has been developing waterborne robots that cooperate to find, surround, and slaughter jellyfish,
Oh my
using fan blades to chop up and deactivate the unwanted life forms at the rate of approximately 1 ton of live matter per hour per robot.
God. That is awesome.
So they must have some bad jellyfish problems.
Hey man,
I'm pretty sure they do.
those
but-
jellyfish
I'm
are
pretty
bad.
sure they do. Have you ever been there before?
They
No,
have those.
but-
No, they have those swarms, dude. When those jellyfish come, they come in like those
Yeah, they come-
flocks or
They
whatever.
come like every summer to the beaches and
Yeah,
shit. It's just
they're-
like a
they're
sea
bad.
of jellyfish.
So they're
And the-
gonna go in there and chop them up.
like the
Yeah.
Portuguese man o' war or whatever. Those things kill you.
Dude, those
Yeah,
things don't get washed up. Those things are huge.
Yes, they do.
No.
They have no. They have like little ones that are really small.
Little Portuguese man of war?
Oh, no, I'm just saying that they have like I mean, they exist. I'm not saying they're Portuguese man of wars. That was an example of poisonous one. But they have poisonous ones that kill you, and they're really small.
Those
Like,
are
'cause
the microscopic ones. Those are like in Australia,
they're
though.
not microscopic. They have like small ones that you would like a little rock that you wouldn't notice. You know?
Well, either way, they're developing robots to kill these things. That's what they're
Wait,
putting their time into.
yeah, why can't
Robots
they
to kill
develop
you.
robots
Robots
to do
and
cool
farming
things
golden
like
wow.
clean my room and stuff, you know?
Uh, that's good. But I don't know. I feel like they could definitely get some interesting technologies if they could do that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah.
that's pretty impressive.
Why not?
I'm not really sure what they could, put that energy into. Like if they can make robots that kill jellyfish, but they could probably take over the world
They probably could. I
with
mean,
these robots. Yeah, have it
they're
target
using
humans instead.
they're using
Done.
blades to chop them up. I mean, these have to be pretty sharp fan blades.
Yeah,
I
dude.
feel like they're going to be killing
Yeah.
other stuff, too, with them.
Done.
And I'm sure they will. I mean,
It's like, oh, crap, I landed on an orca, you know?
landed on an
And
orca.
I don't think animal activists are going to like this.
No.
That's only American activists.
No. Activists don't give a shit about jellyfish. They're not cute. They don't give a shit about whales and dolphins because they're cute.
Yeah, true.
That's the problem.
Oh, you
with people.
you can't kill that jellyfish or that orca. It's so
Yeah,
cute.
and they're like, oh, what's that? A fly? Bam, dead. No problem.
No one likes
Flies
those.
are-
They could go away for all I care.
Yeah, no shit. Unbelievable. But that's how people are, man. If it's cute, then it's worth saving.
So, at risk of sounding redundant, here's another one up the lion's alley.
Okay, thank God they're up my alley. I'm excited for this
a
one.
couple who stopped to have relations on railroad tracks in an effort to spice up their sexual life was subsequently run over by a train. In the Ukrainian city of Zaporizhzhia, the 41-year-old man and his 30-something girlfriend failed to overcome their natural passion and wanted to experience an extreme sensation near the railroad tracks. While in the throes of ill-advised passion, the couple also failed to notice the switcher locomotive barreling down upon them.
How
Now,
do you know that's
my only
the
question
radio?
is to this: was this just so amazing, like the sex, that they couldn't notice the vibrations on the ground while they're laying?
They could have
I
been
mean-
deaf. I'm just gonna assume that this is up my alley because you know I like trains. So
Yeah,
that's
I know how much you love that
Yeah.
YouTube video of the train
yeah,
train
dude.
hitting people.
I love train simulators.
Yeah.
Great games.
Play them all the time.
And I like watching trains hit camels and cows. They just explode. It's pretty awesome. I would never pick train tracks. Okay, I lied. I would pick train tracks once to say that I did it. But
How do they know though that that's what they were doing? Like who reported this?
I'm
how do they know?
assuming they found them with their pants off, and they were just assuming.
It could have not been that though. It could have just been like, hey, we're gonna go out together, Romeo and Juliet style, you know?
They
With
could
their
have been on
pants off.
ecstasy and they took the clothes off, man. Because when people do
I
ecstasy,
guess,
they
I
take
mean-
the clothes off.
Yeah, it could have been.
Oh
that.
wait, no. Actually, the man survived.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
the girls. He lost both of his legs and remains hospitalized. So I'm guessing that he told them.
Okay, I got it. So you got train tracks. He's laying this way,
oh.
and
yes.
she's on top of him. Bam! Hits him or hits her, and the legs just chopped off right there. And then he was good because from the legs up, he was or like the waist ish.
Right,
He
right.
was off the tracks, but she was completely on it because she was riding them. I got it.
it's awful.
I like it. I like the theory.
Yeah, that's how it happened.
Here's one that should bring a smile to everyone's face that's ever worked in retail.
Alright.
Customer sarcasm earns him a face punch from Radio Shack employee.
Mm.
In New Jersey, apparently a employee didn't like the sarcastic customer and just decided to punch him in the face and then ran into the back of the store.
So wait,
The police came and they found him, or the customer, with a bloody paper towel to his left eye. and they found the employee in the back room. So yeah, it teaches customers not to be such assholes all the time.
Still can't do it though, you know. I mean,
Eh.
especially if you care about your job and.
I don't think he cared about his job too much.
Yeah, obviously he didn't. You know, I mean, people could be, get upset or whatever, but at the same time, you gotta still, you can't let your anger over control them. Maybe the person had a personal, like, they hated him in real life or something too. That could have been it.
Maybe.
But yeah, I mean, obviously you can't keep him on staff or anything just because punching a customer in the face.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was arrested.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't do that to anyone. Let
Yeah,
alone
he was arrested.
yeah, you can't just go up to anyone and punch them in the face. So obviously you're gonna be arrested.
Of course you can. It's only if they don't press charges.
Yeah,
True.
well, I'm sure they'll press charges since they're on camera.
All right.
They might not.
Here is the last one. I like to end on a lazy note. A postal worker was too lazy to walk up to a house to deliver the mail, so they drove over the front lawn and parked right in front of the porch.
He said, I'm going to get laid off anyways. It doesn't matter.
So the person that the postal worker was delivering to, they got a package, and the first thing they said, the package was not heavy, and yet the woman decided to pull up into my front yard and just, was lazy, There was a camera, like a surveillance camera. They caught this on tape. It's just so funny. She's a little overweight lady, kind of maybe mid-40s. Yeah, she extremely lazy. I like that about her.
So where was the security camera? Was it on the person's house?
Yeah, it was like looking at the stairs to the porch.
Wow.
And yeah.
It's pretty intense. Maybe the brakes failed on the
Oh yeah? You're gonna blame it on
overheated. It
the
gets
vehicle?
hot in New Jersey, right?
Okay.
Yes. And then
Lack
you
of
have to
maintenance. That's what it
swerve
was.
into the lawn to stop.
Someone cut the brake line. That's what it was. Sabotaging the mailman.
Yeah, anything can happen, right? You never know.
Personal vendetta.
Personal vendetta.
I'll give
I
it.
don't
mailman.
like your mail.
You know what though? If the mailman came out to my porch and hand delivered my stuff, so I didn't have to walk out of the mailbox, I'd be okay with that.
But they didn't just walk up there.
Yeah, she literally drove.
That's fine. Yeah, I guess that's pretty bad.
I mean, I guess if you have a driveway all the way up to your door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. That's nice, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, front door service is always nice.
I mean, worst case scenario, you can just drive up, literally drive by, and throw it out the window at the house,
Yeah.
in the yard. Close enough.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna assume that it had something to do with the government shutdown. What day did that happen?
I think it was 2 days ago.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that's what it was.
Oh, all right.
That's all you got for me?
Yeah, I mean, give you a few more if you really want, but
Well, I think we're done here.
Yeah. I guess good enough for this week.
all right. Well, it's good news of the week.
Yep.
Like the discussion. It's good stuff.
All right, guys. Well, check us out next week.
Anything goes, anything goes. You never know what we're gonna show on Anything Goes.